Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Central Michigan Stacker. What I have for you today, I've pulled out a couple of boxes with some rounds in it. I just wanted to go through and give you a viewing of and talk a little bit about something that I've seen on these other channels recently about gold and silver coin stores and the banks shutting down around them, shutting their accounts down. A lot of people are wondering why that's going on, and could it affect them somehow? What's going on with the banks and cash rich businesses? Well, what I've come to find out through a little bit of research is it all deals with money, plain and simple. The same thing that everything primarily deals with, and that's money. And what it is these businesses that deal in so much cash, like coin and jewelry type stores deal with, the bank has to take on a lot more responsibility. Well, actually, they're not taking on more responsibility, but they're tired, actually, of taking on all the responsibility, of having the extra security, having the extra deposits and withdrawals by these, companies and stores, the coin places and jewelry places, because it's costing them money. That's why they're shutting them down. It's costing them money, and they're tired of the cost being put on their shoulders. So rather than having to deal with the extra security and the extra personnel and the extra cash that they always have to have on hand, because these businesses want to deal in so much cash, there's not a lot of credit. I'm not sure if you go to many coin stores or jewelry stores, but what you'll find is they really like to deal in cash because, one, when they're dealing with cards, there's extra added in fees along with those cards that they have to pay the companies that allow them to use them in the first place. And if they don't put those fees onto you, then they have to pay them themselves. And the other thing is cards can be stolen. So somebody could bring in someone's stolen card and purchase, who knows, $5,000-$10,000 worth of product from them, skate from the store, and they come to find out that the purchase was made with a stolen card. When they're dealing with cash, they don't have that problem. Cash is cash. Once it's in their hand and the transaction's been made, as long as they check it to make sure it's not counterfeit, it's pretty much a done deal. So money is the reason banks are shutting down jewelry and coin store accounts. They don't want to have to brunt the extra expense. They're tired of it. And it's just funny because, these coin store operators are going on people's channels and they're getting all these views complaining about the fact that the bank is doing exactly what banks do. They shut it down if all of a sudden it starts costing them more than what they want to deal with. Now, are they happy about the cash deposits that these stores and businesses are making into their establishment? Somewhat. But like I said, even the deposits that come out of these stores is cash. It's not credit. So there's that possibility and that chance that something can go wrong. Cash can be stolen. Cash can come up missing. You can have a robbery, and all of a sudden a bunch of cash is gone. Yeah, it's insured, but who trusts the federal government anymore? I know I'm having a hard time with everything I've been seeing on the news as far as Dirty Biden's concerned. I mean, come on. If you don't believe me, go back and watch some old black and white cowboy movies that have an election going on in them. One of the biggest things they used to joke about in those shows was how fraudulent the elections were. Oh, how are we going to be able to have an unbiased election this year? So and so. Oh, we've never had. It's always something going on crooked. This that. It's been going on since the very first election happened. Okay, they're all a bunch of crooks. They're looking to fill their pockets with our money. Okay, our money. That's what pays their salaries, and they just can't get enough of it. They can't get enough of it, and they're always looking to take more. And for what? What do? They bicker back and forth with one another. They get nowhere. Nothing ever gets resolved. It's like, and one of the worst things about our government, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that they're all, like our president. He's, 80 years old? He's got one foot in the grave. He don't care what's going to happen within the next 5 or 10 years. He ain't going to see it. So what does he care? He don't. So the more money he can stuff in his pockets and into the accounts of his family, that's all he's trying to do. He could give a shit less. What do you think he's leaving that border open for? More votes. More Democratic votes. That's what we need. Come on, Joe. Leave that border open. Damn guy got into office and said, you can't lead by executive orders alone. And what did he do? What did he do as soon as he got in there? That pen didn't stop writing for weeks. Executive order after executive order, shutting down everything Trump put into place to have this country running smooth. And what's Joe do? Just like Obama said, don't underestimate Joe's ability to fuck it all up. And that's exactly what he's done. Look what this country looks like now. And that's why I have this out here. Because it's a shame. It's a shame what's going on in this country. And anybody that tries to tell me that they're happy with what these Democrats have done to our country since Joe's gotten in there, they're out of their minds. I don't care. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. If you can honestly tell me that you think this country's in a better situation than it was when Trump was in there, and he didn't even have a chance to be a president, with all the crap that they put on him, phony dossiers, and you had Clinton with all her underhanded connivery, and Pelosi, Schumer, all of them, just, Maxine Waters talking about impeach him even before he got sworn in. The man didn't even have a chance. What do you think he could have done for this country had he even had an honest chance? Here's a little something I picked up a couple of weeks ago. I showed it on a short, but I haven't had a chance to show it on a 10-minute video yet, but she's a beauty. Got the young queen on there. 1981 proof sovereign. That is a beauty right there. But the stores having their account shut down, it all has to do with money. The bank doesn't want to spend its money, and they're trying to push digital on everything. So the sooner that they can 86 the accounts that are cash rich and deal with a lot of cash, the better off they're going to be when the digital switch happens. they won't have to worry about it because they've already been shut down. That's what it all deals with. Plain and simple. The bank losing money, and they're not in business to lose money. So, what are these guys going to do that take in all the cash for all this right here, gold and silver? Well, they're going to have to start running a card a little more often than they want to. And will the consumer, take the extra cost? The 3% that they want to charge you for using the card? No, that's on them. It's against the law, honestly, for them to put that 3% cost on you just to use your card to purchase this. I don't know if you know that or not, but it is. It's their cost, not yours. So them putting it on you is illegal. And all you have to do is tell them, that's your cost, my friend, not mine. And gold and silver doesn't have any tax on it in Michigan. So I'm not paying a 3% fee to use my card, and you're not charging me any more than the flat rate, the going rate of gold and silver. Now, of course, you've got your premium. That's where they get their money right there, is in their premium. That's all they deserve because they're already jacking it up. So if you want to use your card in a world that's going all digital, use it. And tell them they can eat that 3%. That's on them, especially if they want your money right now. Trust me, they won't charge you the 3%. They want your money. And that 3 little measly percent isn't going to stop them from taking your money for gold or silver. So think about that next time you're in one of the stores and the clerk wants to, overcharge you for something he's already getting a premium for. Don't let him do it. Tell him to eat it. That's their cost, not yours. Just a few coins I wanted to show you in a little rant. Hopefully I didn't upset too many people, but Central Michigan Stacker, silver and gold. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.